Okay, right. So we filming now before we eat, or what?
Head of chomping and that. Alright.
Hey, ho, my girl is Mo. She's on the video. Trying to make me look show.
Oh my god.
Hello and welcome to the Mainoo station. Today, wait, is that what I say usually?
I don't know, bro.
So on today's show, we're going to be talking about why it's so hard for young people to find love and the stigma surrounding the word love. So today I was on the tube and I read an article that I just picked up, and it said how there's more single women in London than there is men, and this is what's brought me to this topic. So I'll be having a discussion with Mo Snaps today because I think it would be good to have like a second opinion. So stay tuned. So Mo Snaps, why do you think that there's more single women than men? Because in my opinion, I think that there's more single women because a lot of women are picky. They want someone that's driving, someone that's like got the best job, someone that can pay for all their dates.
Both genders can be just as picky. People confuse pickiness with standards and the standards that they set for themselves.
If you've got high standards of someone,
yeah,
it's different to being picky.
Yeah, so like you could be picky. I could be picky because someone's smile was dead, but they could be lit, like they could be so nice and so humble and genuine. So where do you think the lack of desire to love someone else comes from?
I believe that's from within, like the person, because you need to love yourself before you can love someone else, and you need to be confident in yourself before someone else can love you. And if you're not, and you're very insecure and like you're a jealous type, then it's not going to work out. You're not going to find the right person for yourself, and you're not going to be right for anyone else.
Speaking from personal experience, it's one of them things that I've only learned as I've got older. The whole self-love before you can never love someone else, because I did not clock that.
Okay.
Because that's where your insecurities come from. When you're thinking this and that, oh, why doesn't he do this? Why doesn't he do what? If you don't love me, bounce!
There's no time to teach someone, to train someone, to change someone. Like, there's literally no time, and it's not going to happen. So if that person isn't for you, and you find that along the way that you're just not connecting or whatever, then there's no point wasting time. And yeah, sometimes it can be unfortunate, but that's the truth. You literally just need to move on and find someone that will love you for you and not want to speak to other people and just mess with your emotions.
So how does one self-love? Like, let's say you was talking to your, I don't know, when did you start getting into boys? Like what, 13, 14? I don't know what kind of boy I was looking at 13, 14, but if my daughter ever...
No, I don't think 13, 14.
Well, I don't know about
13,
you.
14?
Yeah, but you were that good girl. I was preying.
I was a tomboy
at 13, 14. I was
really?
like, I got my boobs in there. I thought I was like, you know what I mean?
I've never had boobs, so I don't know. I think you have to go through like the hardship of like certain things. It could be like a relationship or a life experience to realise your self-worth. And obviously through like different relationships, even with friends, you realise what you want and what you don't want.
It definitely comes with experience and age, 100%. I think when you get to a certain age, you can literally choose the kind of content you want to be watching. If you're social media like advocate and you're just literally, you live for socials, then you need to be following the right pages on Instagram, or you need to be watching the right videos on YouTube.
Yeah, so social media is a big influence on everyone's lives, but obviously I think also finding that self-love, you need to move away from social media, find yourself, what do you enjoy, your hobbies, and then you'll realise that you connect with different people as well, and you realise who you are, and self-love, you'll love yourself greatly. Hey.
Mother.
And I think in the modern day, it's completely different, like the dynamics in the sense of music. Like, let's talk about music videos. Like, they're all talking about, I've got this girl, I've got this girl, I've got this man, it's all about just moving on to the next one basically. Whereas back then, like let's say our grandma's times, they were always looking for someone to marry, you know? It was always marry young, have kids young, happy families.
Or like in their videos, they'll confess their love for their true love, and it was just
it was just so nice.
So nice.
My endless love.
That wasn't our grandparent generation. I'm talking about you'll never find dum 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 for as long as you live.
I don't
Dum
know
dum dum dum. Someone who loves you.
I don't know this
Quite
song.
like
Okay, I don't want to hear it anymore because I don't know it. If there's any artists watching this, please make some songs like that again. Just like how Monique just sang that, please, I beg. But can we just all love again, please? Yeah, so I think it's easier for girls to tell someone else that they love them, but for guys, they hold it back. I'm not completely sure why. I think it's just a pride thing. They probably think that if they do, it will show how soft they are, or they don't want to be seen to be like a sweet boy, I guess. But I don't see why it's a problem. Like, let me know in the comments why you think it's a problem for guys to say they love someone, because I don't know why. So to conclude, to self-love, I believe it's just through experience, through the people you're around, hobbies, and just don't rush love. If there's someone that you like, then like take it slow, just go with the flow, but just don't rush it.
What is for you is for you. Like, no one can steal your man, no one can steal your girl if they weren't up for grabs. Just don't worry about what anyone else is doing. It's like, it's so easy to think, oh, all my girls have got boyfriends, all my man them have got girls.
Yeah, that's another
like,
thing, you just don't compare. Just don't compare yourself to anyone else.
And don't compare your ex to your current guy.
Oh my gosh. And just think about everything you're taking in, whether it be social media, music you're listening to daily, what your friends say to you. It all impacts you, even though it might not be like consciously like in your face. It will be there subconsciously, like it will be there like lingering, and you'll be thinking certain things because of these things. So just try and listen to some like chilled out music, you know, that isn't talking about this guy this girl that. Just
loving, uplifting.
Uplifting, motivational, like just go for it. Just change that, and then you'll see your life start to change in a positive way. Thank you to Mo Snaps for having this discussion with me. I really appreciate it. So please give her a follow on Instagram. I'd love to know what you guys think about today's discussion. So if you could, please comment below. Like the video if you liked our topic. And thank you for watching. And please subscribe. See ya!